Well, good morning. It is day 28, and I am back on the road. Well, it is about 66 degrees. Going to be a little overcast today. We're expecting rain late this afternoon or early tonight. I should be at my final destination before the rain. I don't think I'm going that slow. Foot feels okay. It's always tight in the morning. It'll loosen up. And we've only got a couple hills today. Nothing crazy. It doesn't look like on the profile, so it should be just fine. I think it's going to be a great day. What about you? All right, let's get it done. Yep, another hill as we're leaving town. Guess I should be used to it by now. These sculptures look like they're made out of newspapers, and they look like little hats. They're in the middle of a roundabout. That's interesting. Well, that was a nice little stop. Found a series of cafes, 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning that were just opening up. Perfect little stop. Cafe con leche, a little bit of cake, and let's get back on the road now. Well, if you're wondering what those stones are on top of the Camino markers, it is a way of lessening your burden, or perhaps saying a prayer or thinking of somebody. In the movie The Way, you see people leaving the stones at the base of the Creu de Ferro, the Iron Cross. And that's along the Camino Francais. Very famous. People have done it for 1,000 years. There's no such place like that along the North Route. And what I've noticed is that as I get closer and closer to Santiago, at the markers and sometimes at those shrines, I'm seeing more and more stones left. So again, very individual way of walking your Camino, and it's something that when you walk your Camino, look for and respect. Do not remove them. That would be very disrespectful. Well, it has been a lovely walk so far today. Foot felt really, really good. Only had one little scare coming down a hill. I hit a rock wrong and had a moment there that I thought, maybe I twisted it, but no, it's fine. I think my body has gotten very used to the descents on the rocky terrain, so no big deal. Found a nice little cafe. I'm about 2 miles from my final destination, so thought it was time for a little snack before I get there. It is almost 11:30, so I'll be there a little bit early. They say check-in is at I think it's 2 or 3. So maybe they'll have my accommodations ready. We'll see what this is going to be tonight. I'm kind of excited. I'll let you know if it is. And like I said, it's been a really diverse walk today. A little bit of pavement, a little bit of hills, gravel, stones, you name it. And certainly some steep uphills, but they weren't very long. Going through some of these towns, you might have a really steep climb, but nothing too bad. Anyway, the rain has held off. I'm crossing my fingers. Like I said, I'm going to eat my little snack and head on into my final destination. The weather report is still showing rain for later this afternoon, and then maybe early in the morning. We'll see what happens. But it has been a wonderful day on the Camino, and I'll see you when we get to the hostel. That path ahead, that is no illusion. It is that steep, and I have to go up it, and it should be the last climb of the day. Oh well, let's get it done. Yeah, that was steep. Short, but steep. Well, I made it to the hostel, but I can't check in until 3. So I'm trying to find a place to go until then. So I'll see what I can find. Okay, so I told you I was going to show you a very special place that I'm staying at tonight. Well, this is Casa Carmina. And it has lots of different options. Of course, your basic, dormitory rooms. This is your typical albergue setup. I'm not staying in the albergue part. I have a very unique room. And it's up there. It's called a hora. And in Spain and Portugal, these used to be used as grain storage units. They are now protected by the Spanish government because of their historic nature. But I have a little hammock if I want to use that. But we're going to go up these stairs. And kind of a big step here. And look at this. This is hundreds of years old. Open the door. And look at this. This used to be a grain storage unit. It has been converted. By law, all they were allowed to do was to add electricity. So I do have to use the shared facilities of the albergue itself. But is this not the coolest private room ever? Tell me what you think. Yes, I have to share a bathroom and a shower, but I got here early and was able to get my shower in private. And this is going to be so comfy. Look at this. So I'm really excited about it. And again, if you find yourself on the Camino del Norte, this is one of the options. Oh, and yes, by the way, they also provide towels. That's a unique thing for any albergue. All right, more later. Well, it has been a really wonderful day, and it's getting late. My nachos just came to the table. Yes, I'm eating nachos tonight. I just didn't feel like a burger, and the menu here wasn't real diverse, so I opted for the nachos. But I'm going to polish those off, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. So thank you again. I really appreciate everybody following along. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever I post a video. Depending on the internet connectivity, I'm doing my best to get one up every day while I'm on the Camino. And make sure if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.